The Seton Catholic men's basketball team is fighting for a playoff spot. Tonight they return to home court as they take on league rival Apache Junction. It's the Prospectors and the Sentinels live from John J. McMahon Gym on the Seton Catholic Sports Network. Good evening, everyone. So glad you can join us. I'm Joe Pequeno for Coach Carter Abey and the Sentinels. If the season ended today, they would be in the postseason. They are ranked 22nd overall, a record of 12-11, 2-3 in the 3A Central. They're led by sharpshooter KJ Fauski, who puts up 13 a night. Now, tonight they welcome in the Prospectors. The Prospectors have had their share of struggles, a record of 7-16, still looking for their first win in the 3A Central, over 0-5 overall, but they've got some pride, and they're coming in town to ruin the Sentinels party. It's the Prospectors and Sentinels coming up right here from John J. McMahon Gym on the Seton Catholic Sports Network. So we welcome you back to John J. McMahon Gym. Tonight, it's Monday Night Hoops right here from Ray and Dobson Road in the heart of Chandler. Sentinels have won 5 straight against the Prospectors. On January 14th, Seton won at Apache Junction 57-48. Dylan Alvarez, who's been playing great, had 19. Ryan Morris with 12 and KJ Fauski with 11. So now the rematch. And for the Sentinels, so much to play for. Currently in that 22nd ranking. So if the playoffs started right today, they are in, and you never know what can happen in postseason fun. Apache Junction is going through hard times. Their last winning season was in the 2005 campaign when the squad went 21-4. Since then, plenty of struggles, including last year's 7-20 season. Players to watch out for Seton: KJ Fauski dropping 13, Dylan Alvarez getting better all the time, averaging 7, 3, and 2. Brock Steele, little muscle in the paint, 7 and 5. Freshman Ryan Morris and Ashton Reese adding 5 each, and junior Damian Howard putting up 4 points. Sentinels average 53 points, shoot 40%, 29% from 3, 63% from the line, with 27 rebounds, 11 assists, 8 steals, and 2 blocks. Apache Junction. Senior Omar Adam averages a team high 14, 3, and 2. Sophomore Roy Nelson 12, 5, and 3. Junior Tucker Burks 7, 7, and 2. Senior Donovan Triana 6, 5, and 1. And junior Biagio Casanolo 6, 6, and 1. Apache Junction, they average 44 points. They shoot 38%, 27% from 3, 51% from the line, 26 rebounds, 11 assists, 7 steals, and 4 blocks. Sentinels coach Carter Abey in his 3rd year. One of the best young high school coaches in the state. He's led the team to the playoffs 2 straight years. First year, a 19-10 record. Year 2, 12-11. Looking at the 3A region standings, Valley Christian 6-0 overall. Coolidge 4-1, Florence 3-2, Seton 2-3. Globe comes in at 1-5 in Apache Junction. 0-5, 7-16. AZ Preps 365, top 20. Valley Christian number 1, Gilbert Christian number 2, Yuma Catholic, that is 3, Ben Franklin 4, Coolidge 5, Florence 6. So that just tells you how great the 3A Central is, with the amount of great teams in it between Valley, Coolidge, and Florence. Pali Verde at 7, Page 8, Parker 9, Sabino 10. And of course, as we mentioned, Seton, number 22 overall. Upcoming schedule for the Sentinels, it's winding down. On the 29th, they are at Florence. On the 31st, at Valley Christian. February 4th, at Globe. And then on the 6th, senior night, as they'll take on Coolidge right here at John J. McMahon Gym. We're going to take a moment for the school announcements as well as the national anthem, starting lineups. Keep it locked and loaded. Sentinels and Prospectors coming up. Monday Night Hoops on the Seton Catholic Sports Network. So we welcome you back to John J. McMahon Gym. Starting lineups for Apache Junction being mentioned. Number 1, Roy Nelson. Number 2, Manuel O'Brien. Number 3, Omar Adam. Number 11, Donovan Triana. And number 15, Tucker Barks. Now on the other side for Seton. Number 0, Dylan Alvarez is playing fantastic basketball. Number 3, Ryan Morris, a freshman, a lot of promise. Number 4, KJ Fauski, playing great. Another guard, Zane Mahungu, a senior, and of course, number 23, Ashton Reese. So there we go. And it looks like we have one slight change. Jaden Bean is in that lineup instead for Zane. So once again, these two teams met a short time ago. Seton gained the victory. Now Sentinels with a chance to get the season sweep. Of course, Carter Abe in his third year with the team has had the squad in the playoffs the last 2 years. Can't stress enough what a tremendous coach he is, and even a better person. So if you come to John J. McMahon Gym and you're a big fan of Seton basketball, as this one is popped in and out and going up strong and can't come down with it, but rips it back out, putting it on the deck, and floater is blocked. Loose ball, it's on the court, rolling around, and the Prospectors come up with it. Now they're in transition, trying to get in the middle of the lane. Little pull-up, off balance, off the mark. Pulled down by Alvarez, who's scintillating as of late. Filling up the box score and doing just everything. And sometimes it just takes a player to have some confidence, and not to mention he's putting some size on as well. It's kicked in the corner and knocked out of bounds. KJ Fauski was about to spot it, and Manuel O'Brien, a senior, knocked it out of bounds. 3A Central Hoops. What a region of basketball. So tough. Valley Christian, Florence, Coolidge, all ranked. Seton ranked 22nd. So this is like a obstacle course. Inside, kicked outside. Jaden Bean puts it on the floor. Bean gets tied up. Bean blocked underneath, but draws the contact and will shoot a pair. Jaden Bean going to the line for the Sentinels. Has a chance to put the Sentinels on the board first.
Good decisions.
And Jaden, a 40% free throw shooter. Misses on the first. And misses on both. So Sentinels cannot capitalize on the line. Now it's about D'ing up and playing that relentless man-to-man defense that they always bring. Down in the blocks, Bean putting up a body. That's off the mark. Fired up on the end by Donovan Triana. Worked over to Ashton Reese. Reese, young man, long and lanky. He's going to grow up and put some body and muscle into that frame. Alvarez down in the blocks. Now he kicks it out. They try to keep the three out of the repertoire of KJ Fauski. Fauski will pull up, and Fauski, surprised he didn't get the call from behind. Your referees for tonight's contest: Jay Foster, Jay Kreider, as well as Andy Kazmonic. No score. A couple minutes already ticked off the clock. This Prospectors team, let me say that 3 times fast, they're hungry. They haven't won a league game yet, 0-5. Tough season. Into the lane, Roy Nelson off balance. Roy Nelson high off the glass, and the Prospectors get on the board first. And Carter Abe calling out the offensive set right to about 5 feet away from me. Alvarez, top of the key. KJ, little fake, step back, and KJ knocks it down. First bucket of the night for KJ. Fauski. And the Sentinels trying to keep pace for that last playoff spot, or one of the few on the back end. That's off the mark. Pulled down by Tucker Barks. Shot is up from the outside, and that is stroked by Omar Adam. Omar Adam had a good look and a good release. Sentinels trailing by 2. Fauski rips it over to Alvarez. Alvarez elbow after the good fake. Ripped away by Roy Nelson. Nelson up the floor. Shoots it to Omar Adam. Adam kicks it out. Big fella, Tucker Barks, puts it on the deck. Works out to Manuel O'Brien. Now the Sentinels locking up. Alvarez and Bean. Good defense. Open floor. Here comes Ryan Morris. Morris. Oh, that's a great shot by Morris. High off the glass and puts it in, even at 5. High octane pace early on in this one. Prospectors coming in with pride. They want a victory. Of course, the Sentinels, number 22 overall. Anything they can do, any win's going to help their cause to lock up a playoff berth. Ryan Morris. Morris out on the wing. Alvarez off the mark, pulled down by Barks. Winding down at 3 minutes left in the first. Both teams so far struggling from the perimeter. Worked over. Prospectors working the weave in the top of the arc. Roy Nelson up top, Omar Adam. And Adam off the mark as Barks outworked by Reese. Morris shoots it over to Jaden Bean. Bean in the lane. Bean off balance. Rolls off the rim. Back the other way, Omar Adam kicks it inside. Barks fires it up. Good defense in the post by Ashton Reese. Going back the other way. KJ Fauski directing traffic. Fauski gets the screen from Reese, fights off of it, kicks it out. Jaden Bean stops and delivers. Jaden Bean from 10 feet out. Sentinels up a deuce. Nice stroke by Jaden Bean. Prospectors shooting it to Omar Adam. Now work to Donovan Triana. In the lane, little spin. Locked up, great Sentinels defense. 7 on the shot clock, elbow. And Roy Nelson delivers with style. And we're knotted at 7. Fauski gets the screen from Reese. Fauski fights off of it. Fauski blocked by Barks. KJ sticks with it. Ryan Morris thought about it. They work it inside. And we got a whistle. And they are saying the foul on Manuel O'Brien. Andy Pasmonic gave the signal to the scores table, at least from what I deciphered. Fauski off the screen, fires it up, and KJ delivers. Second triple of the night. Sentinels up 10-7. Fauski living large, and about to check in is Oliver Young, a sophomore. Pull up, and a good touch by Omar Adam. Omar Adam has got a nice stroke when he faces the basket. Textbook on the shot delivery. 10-9, Sentinels. Fauski being chased by Manuel O'Brien. Now he works it up top to Ashton Reese. KJ was looking for the catch and shoot, but O'Brien locked in early. Alvarez works it to Ryan Morris. Morris into Ashton Reese. Ashton, the fake, and gets the basket. Ashton Reese goes up top against Barks, and the head fake gave him the advantage. 30 on the shot clock, or on the game clock, and the Sentinels. Good defense. Drive inside, won't go. Alvarez. Shot clock is off. Bean outside, and Jaden Bean with the 3. And the Sentinels raining triples. 3 threes in the first. 2 by Fauski, 1 by Bean. They lock up, and that'll do it. Shot was up by Omar Adam. And after one, the Sentinels with a 15-9 advantage. Take a short timeout from John Jay. So time winding down in between the first and second period. KJ Fauski with a couple threes. Jaden Bean with 5 first period points. Ryan Morris and Ashton Reese with buckets. Omar Adam with 5 points and Roy Nelson with 4. Second period about to get away from John J. McMahon Gym. Good evening, everyone. So glad you can join us. The Sentinels women won their game this evening. They were on the road and they won big. We'll recap that at half once I can fire up my computer. Dumped down. They were looking for Barks down in the blocks. And it's going to be a over and back against the Prospectors. In the game now, youngster, Oliver Young. Young, sophomore, he's got some length. Alvarez thought about it. Alvarez kicks it out. Ryan Morris, little spin. Oliver Young up top. Fauski sitting up in that corner. Alvarez going in. And Ryan Morris with the putback. That's a good hustle move by the Sentinels. Morris now with 4 points. 17-9. Sentinels team playing with effort. That one is thrown away off the great effort by Bean. Fauski thought about it. Fauski will swing it over to Alvarez. Alvarez, Oliver Young, long range. That's off the mark. Fauski will give it a rip. No good. Now timeout on the floor. Apache Junction calls for a 30. 17-9. Sentinels coming in. 12 and 11 overall, of course. 2 and 3 in section play. 4 games left. They are at Florence on the 29th, at Valley Christian. They take on Globe on the 4th and have Coolidge here. So basically Florence, Valley Christian, and Coolidge, they're playing 3 of the top 10 in 3A, all in their region in the Final Four. And of course, the squad has to go to Globe as well, and those young Tigers out there, they're going to be playing for pride and they're going to be looking for a victory as well. So the Sentinels with tough games to be had. And here comes Roy Nelson, 5'11", $145, sophomore. Swinging in the corner, Manuel O'Brien. Omar Adam, and they swing it to Triana. And they were looking for Manuel O'Brien in the corner, and that's thrown away. Good defense by the Sentinels. So right now, Apache Junction going heavy guard. Also in the game is Biagio Castanolo. Sentinels up 8. Fauski getting guarded in a big way. Ryan Morris, kick out to Fauski. Fauski sizzling from the outside. He's got 9 points, 20-9. Work the other way. Sentinels almost brought the trap on Manuel O'Brien. Omar Adam and Roy Nelson directing traffic offensively. Putting it on the deck and work back to Roy Nelson. Shot is up, and that shot is off the mark, and the putback won't go by Castagnolo. Now it's Fauski with the Sentinels leading 20-9. Alvarez, little spin move, and banks it in. How about Dylan Alvarez? Getting better and better and better. His mom always in the crowd, and she's got to be proud of this young man. Inside, and that's going to be a reach-in against the Sentinels, and looks like that call will go against Oliver Young. Jaden Bean checking out. Zane Mahungu, number 11, checking in. Sentinels opening this one up 13. Triana works it over to Roy Nelson. Up top defensively, as the Sentinels showing a little bit of a 2-3. Wild shot off the mark. Ryan Morris making his older brother Jake proud. Fauski catch and shoot. That's off the mark. Omar Adam skying. Adam, middle of the floor. Gracefully works it inside, and Triana taken away by the Sentinels. Morris active. Alvarez. Fauski will get another opportunity. And Fauski on fire. 4 first half threes. Sentinels up 25-9. Team coming off the 4-point loss at Coolidge. Work the other way in that corner. Manuel O'Brien. Swung out. Omar Adam. Taken away by Alvarez. Off the tip by Fauski. Alvarez kick out. Fauski puts it on the deck. Swings it out. Alvarez in the corner. In and out. Morris in there. The hustle and the putback by Ryan Morris. And the Sentinels have blown this one open on a 14-0 second period run. Swung back top. Omar Adam. Now it's Mahungu. Good defense on Roy Nelson. They work it inside, and they kick it out, and that is a pass in the corner for Omar Adam, nowhere near the zip code. And getting helped off the court is Oliver Young trying to find his footing. Stepping in, Jack Toyne. Thunder Jack brings the muscle and the hustle. He gives you a little bit of everything. Jack Toyne, I tell you, he's a hard hat kid. So, like, if you were at, let's say you're working some construction crew and there was some kind of food truck, you can ask for the Jack Toyne hard hat special. And right now, they were looking for the basketball that rolled underneath the stands. So now we get the backup basketball going. Yes, it's Monday night. Not everything always goes smooth. Remember, life is what you make it. Mahungu, Zane being picked up by Omar Adam. They work it inside of Toyne, and Ryan Morris hustling back out. Alvarez. Fauski getting doubled. Toyne inside. How about Jack Toyne? There you go. That's the Jack Toyne blue collar special right there. That's off the mark. The miss inside, and the Sentinels continue to roll. Good fake by Alvarez. Swung out the other way. Mahungu. Fauski, and the Sentinels will work on some clock. Going up top is Roy Nelson. Swung over to Ryan Morse. 16 on the shot clock. Fauski in the corner. And how about KJ Fauski? with Dad in the crowd. 5 first half threes. 32-9. And they work it inside. That's going to be in and out of the hands of Tucker Barks. And right now, Troy Powell and AJ just coming undone. 32-9. It'll be Nelson off the inbounds as Donovan Triana checks back in. Tucker Barks checking out. Roy Nelson swings it over. Alvarez defending the arc, as well as Toyne. Toyne, how about those active hands? Jack Toyne, blue collar player, brings the blue collar attitude. Inbounds. They work it up top to Omar Adam, and right now Omar Adam and Roy Nelson, the 2 top scorers for the team, need to impose their will if Apache Junction is going to have any opportunity to make a run in this one. Fauski kicks it inside. Mahungu. How about Zane going up strong with a purpose? 34-9 and a timeout on the floor. The Sentinels on a 21-0 run have blown this one open. 34-9. More to come from John J. McMahon Gym. So right now you're taking a good look at Carter Abey, shielded by one of his coaches, talking to his team, and of course Freddie the Flamingo. And like, he's sitting right by KJ Fauski, and can't say enough about Freddie the Flamingo. He has taught KJ everything about shooting from long range, because birds of a feather flock together, and Fauski and Freddie and Fauski. Couple young guns that hang loose. And KJ with a big shooting night. 5 first half threes. Fauski, Mahungu, Alvarez, Morris, and Jack Toyne on the floor. Sentinels looking to close this first half strong. 34-9. Of course, the team coming off a 49-43 loss to Globe. I stand corrected, it was not Coolidge. A loss to Globe. So the Sentinels will be looking for payback at Globe. Going strong and off the mark, but a great drive by Roy Nelson. Contact by Jack Toyne, and Toyne all about physicality. Damian Howard about to check in. Nelson at the line. Nelson, a sophomore, a 57% free throw shooter. And misses on the first. Prospectors have yet to score a point in this second period. 7-16 overall, 0-5 in league, and that one's short. So the Sentinels so good defensively as Ryan Morris, Mahungu battling. And they're going to say Sentinels were out of bounds on the baseline. Prospectors inbounded to Roy Nelson, getting trapped in the backcourt. Sentinels doing a nice job defensively. And the Prospectors working to Triana. Triana up the floor. Might have got away with the travel. Triana loses the handle for a split second. Now it's worked over to Omar Adam. 15 in the shot clock. Adam kicks it in the corner. Shot is up by Nelson. Off the mark. Damian Howard with the rebound. Howard. Full force, and Howard drops it in. Damian Howard, 36-9. And the Prospectors not finding gold here tonight. They have walked their way into a tsunami as Omar Adam finally drops a bucket. And that came with about 45 seconds left. A 36-11 lead for the Sentinels. At the line, Ryan Morse. 78% free throw shooter. Connects on the first. Zane Mahungu back in. Fans making the trek from Apache Junction, and of course Sentinels with their fan base as well. Morris fires it up off the mark. Connects on 1 and 2. Some new faces in. Number 30, Noah Gallegos. And stepping out of bounds on the baseline, Manuel O'Brien. Sentinels will play for the final shot. 37-11. Ryan Morris. Set that pick upstairs for Manuel O'Brien. Howard almost lost the handle. Mahungu, elbow, off the mark. Another chance as Ryan Morris at the buzzer. That's in and out. But a great first half for the Sentinels. They outscore the Prospectors 24-2 in the second period for a 37-11 lead, and KJ Fauski doing it from long range with 15 first half points, 5 threes in the process, simply sizzling from beyond the arc. Short timeout from John J. McMahon Gym. More to come as the Sentinels looking for a crucial league win to keep their playoff hopes alive. We welcome you back to John J. McMahon Gym. Sentinels sizzling in that second quarter. Outscoring the Prospectors 24-2. Fauski with 9 points in that second period. He's got 15, all by the three-point stripe. Ryan Morris, 7 first half points. Jaden Bean with 5 in the first. So good efforts by the Sentinels. And on the other end, Omar Adam, who's a good looking player. He's got a really nice shot, long strides. He's got 7, and Roy Nelson, sophomore, he's got 4. A lot of turnovers for Apache Junction. And along the way, they just got lost in transition and did not defend the perimeter well. So Fauski with 5 first half threes, and then we had Jaden Bean, who had another. So the Sentinels, 6 threes in that first half. And we talk about the Sentinels and where they are, currently ranked number 22 overall. And the schedule is brutal. It is downright difficult. On the 29th, they're at Florence. On the 31st, at Valley Christian. Florence ranked 6th, Valley Christian number 1. Then on the 4th of February, they're at Globe. Globe won that matchup here the first time around, and then they, on the 6th of February, they go to Coolidge, and Coolidge is ranked number 5. So just an onslaught of degree of difficulty and then some. And the Sentinels are going to have to rise up and take some names to get it done. So as far as the Seton ladies, well, they were in action tonight, and they were on the road against Apache Junction. No score yet, but I'm going to text Karen Self, and Karen is tremendous, and she will respond instantaneously as the ladies get a much needed win. And they are now 16-6, 4-2 in the region. And now we begin the second half with Fauski being guarded by Manuel O'Brien. Fauski with the good handles, making it look easy. Ryan Morris, Alvarez outside. And how about Dylan Alvarez really coming into his own? He now has 5 points from where Dylan was as a freshman to where he is now, night and day. Shot is up, and then it rolls around the rim from Manuel O'Brien. Fauski leading the charge. Morris on the wing, swings it to Alvarez. Alvarez inside to Morris. Morris blocked by Barks. They work it back out. Morris, little soft floater that drops in. Ryan Morris, he's got 9 points, 42-11. Manuel O'Brien, Triana, swing it over to Roy Nelson. Nelson kept in check. Nelson with a nice move, and Roy Nelson now has 6 points. Fauski works off the screen by his teammates, looking for Reese inside, thrown away. Omar Adam, transition. Adam lost the handle. Triana down low, back to Omar Adam. Adam, little spin. And Adam with the contact and one. Foul's gonna be on Dylan Alvarez, and Omar Adam will go to the line. And if you can say any good things about this Apache Junction team, I'm a big fan of Omar Adams' game. 67% free throw shooter as he looks to complete the three-point play, and that one rolls in and out. But he's got a smooth game. Jaden Bean off the elbow. Now they go up top. Alvarez works it over to Fauski. Picked up by Manuel O'Brien, and Fauski yet again and looks back at Manuel O'Brien. He's got some words of wisdom for Manuel O'Brien too. 6 threes for Fauski. Omar Adam picked up by Jaden Bean. Barks. And they try to go inside of Barks. Bean. 3-on-2. Ryan Morris. Morris getting trapped down below. Works it outside. Fauski in the corner. That one high up off the rim. Pulled down by Roy Nelson. Nelson swings it out. They're working the corner to O'Brien. And O'Brien pops it from 3. 45-18. Good block inside by Barks. Ryan Morris tracks it down, shoots it to Alvarez in the corner. Fauski might have got away with a push-off. Pulls it out inside, Bean on the cut. Barks with the block. And it'll go the other way. Sentinels 45-18. 4:52 left in the third. Good crowd on hand, of course. Prospectors Nation bringing their fan base from AJ. Worked over. Omar Adam. Adam on the deck. Swings it to Triana. Back to Adam. Picked up immediately. Good defense by Dylan Alvarez. Worked the left side. 14 on the shot clock. Jaden Bean, good defense. Now the Prospectors, 8 seconds to get a shot off. And Omar Adam is not going to be afraid. Couple head fakes, works it outside. Shot is up, and that's way off the mark. And the Sentinels defense locks up the Prospectors for the 35-second violation. 4:14 left in the third. Carter Abbey and the Sentinels looking to make the postseason for a 3rd straight year. Currently ranked 22nd, top 24 make it. Fauski thought about it. Little turn, Fauski puts one on the deck. Now it's Ashton Reese. Tie up. He goes to the black and gold of the Prospectors. Oliver Young in, Ashton Reese checking out. Time winding down in the Sentinel season. A lot of big road matchups ahead. And the Sentinels, the good thing about their record and their schedule coming up is they play in a power conference in the 3A. Fauski thought about it. Fauski swings it out. Alvarez, corner. Off the side of the iron and going the other way. So strength of schedule for the Sentinels. Very impressive. Already playing Valley Christian, playing Florence, playing Coolidge. Now the return track against all those teams. Worked outside. Triana up top. Omar Adam, 18 on the shot clock, swings it over. Good drive and blocked by Alvarez. Alvarez, Jaden Bean rolling it up, swings it over. Fauski, split second. Good head fake by KJ. KJ swings it over Bean. Bean out to Alvarez. Alvarez, the head fake, pulls it out. 16 on the shot clock. Fauski from long range. KJ off the front of the iron. Oliver Young has got to secure that. He was in position. Can't be a spectator. Got to go get it, young man. 2:30 left. Jaden Bean on Omar Adam. Good move by Omar Adam. And they're going to call the blocking foul on Jaden Bean.
Who's got new?
That's Bean's first. Muhungu checks in.
Great job, B. Great job, B.
45-18. 2:22.
Screener, inbounder Zane, inbounder Zane.
Prospectors. Only 2 points in that second period. 7 here in the third. Shot is up, and that one is stroked by Biagio Castagnolo. Good bit of confidence for the young man right there. And for the Prospectors. Fauski on the deck, can't get the roll, rolls off. Manuel O'Brien, Muhungu picks him up in transition. O'Brien stepping in. Little scoop won't go. And Barks misses the bunny. Sentinels will call a timeout. Full timeout by Carter Abbey. Sentinels led 37-11 in this period. Only 8 points and regrouping. Of course, they've got a 24-point lead. Looking for their 13th win. And then things get even tougher with the schedule. It's well documented. For the Seton women, they are back at it tomorrow, taking on Florence. And then a big matchup on the 31st. Right here, taking on Valley Christian as we look at the 3A region standings for the women. Coolidge, and that's a powerful squad, very physical. But it starts with Valley Christian 6-0, Coolidge 4-1, Seton 3-2, Florence 2-3, Globe 1-5. Seton lost to Coolidge right here. Big one in that one was Mia DiPuccio fouling out. Now it's back to the boys looking for victory number 13. Drawing closer. Alvarez being locked up by Manuel O'Brien. And they're going to call the offensive against Jack Toyne. Buck 21 left. Zane Muhungu with the one-on-one responsibility against Omar Adam. Adam gets the high screen from Barks. Adam swings it over in the corner. Sentinels, good trapping defense underneath. Ryan Morris comes up with it. Morris eludes a defender from behind. Morris right down the lane and knocks it home. Ryan Morris coast to coast in the no passing zone. 47-21, Sentinels up 26. Adam. And it goes back to Adam. Little pull up, and once again, Omar Adam. Young man, he's got 11 points. Very smooth game. Omar Adam for Apache Junction, a senior, 165. No question, he's gonna have a home somewhere. He'll find a way to play some college ball. Good looking player for the Prospectors. Taking a good look at their bench, 7-16, 0-5 in league. And as we mentioned, tough sledding for the Prospectors. Their last winning season was 2005. That was actually the first year I came to Arizona. Learned all about high school athletics through the AIA. .34 seconds remaining in the first half. Shot clock not working. I think they turn it off, or because it's got a new operator on it who's doing his best. Alvarez, how about the little floater by Dillon? Good move. He's got 7. 49-23. Adam, guarded by Mahungu. Worked over to Manuel O'Brien. Swung out in the corner, and that is out of bounds, and that is the way the third period ends. Sentinels, a huge advantage. Leading 49-23. 26 points, and Fauski, 6 threes. He's got 18. Ryan Morse has 11. Sentinels in that period, a little sluggish. It was actually even at 12 apiece. But the Sentinels in that second period really took control, outscoring the Prospectors 24-2. Paulo Hutchison right behind me, fresh off the world tour of his band called Furry Face. You can find their best hit collection if you stream music in Russia. Needless to say, he's joining us back on the live stream, doing a tremendous job. Sentinels doing everything right in this one, and of course, our good friend Freddie the Flamingo, he's roaming around. Paulo was saying there was 30 seconds left, and no, there was actually 34. You were incorrect on that one. Underneath, Fauski misses the runner. Omar Adam up top. In the lane, driving off the mark, but contact will go. Ryan Morris will pick up the foul. Going to the line for Apache Junction. Castagnolo, a 50% free throw shooter. Looking for his 4th point of the night and dials it up. 49-24. Morris. Manuel O'Brien working that sidelines, and Morris off the inbounds, works it inside. Alvarez. Smooth move, but working his way in. Shot in the blocks won't go. Morris the other way. And Ryan connects on the triple. He's got 14. 52-24. Apache Junction looking to end this one strong. No question of travel there. Not called by Roy Nelson. And Omar Adam inside, and Barks banks it in. His first basket, and Omar Adam is showing he can score and facilitate. Fauski long range. KJ up the mark. Worked in the corner. It's going the other way. Prospectors. 6:30 left. Sentinels winding down their home season. They've got Coolidge here to end the year. Adam, once again, a good look. Smooth, because doesn't drop in. And the good move by Roy Nelson underneath. Nelson will shoot a pair. 57% free throw shooter. Mahungu checking in, as well as Benny Latorre. Nelson drops the first one in. Fauski checking out. Jaden Bean also working his way off the floor. And that is off the mark. Alvarez. Morris gets trapped in the middle of the floor. Prospectors playing hard, coming up with a turnover, and that's right now all they can continue to do. Work hard, trying to find some chemistry. Roy Nelson bringing the ball up the floor. Swings it to Omar Adam. Triana with the screen, and Omar Adam gliding right through it. Adam now with 13 points. Damian Howard about to check back in. Alvarez. And they call the offense. The offensive on Zay Mahungu. Got a full timeout. Carter Abbey in the standard white dress shirt with this tie on. Frey the Flamingo probably checking in as well. Good look at the bench. Sentinels led 15-9 after one, 37-11 at the break, 49-23 after three, and here we are. They are up 52-29. Team coming off that loss to Globe, 49-43. No question, the team with 4 games left, a sense of urgency. This is one that they looked at in the schedule and knew they had to have. Final 4. As tough as they come. At number 6, Florence. At number 1, Valley Christian. At Globe, who they lost to. And at number 5, Coolidge. A murderer's row of a schedule. Casagnolo works to Triana. Roy Nelson inside. Triana won't go. Shot it up and trickling around, and Howard saves it. Works it to Benny Latore. Ryan Nelson. Little spin in the lane. Mahungu fires it up. And Zane with the triple. Zane with the big 3. He's got 5 points. 55-29. Sentinels have really battled hard this year, and they've had their share of tough losses as Zane Mahungu comes up with a hustle on the floor. So for the team tonight to get a convincing win and build some confidence and build some spirits is tremendous. Swing it over. Morris. Worked out to Oliver Young. Works it to Morris. Morris in the lane. Morris kicks it back out. Oliver Young lets it fly. Damian Howard pulls it back in. Morris. Mahungu. Swings it. Benny Latore. Latore in the lane. Benny! Looked like he had an opportunity. 4 and change. Omar Adam. Outside. Adam connects. Omar Adam playing a lot of heart. He's got 16. Good looking player. Sentinels looking to develop Those younger players, Mahungu in the lane. Zane showing some poise, kicks it out. Ryan Morris outside, won't go. Benny Latore is there. Benny kicks it out. Zane Mahungu thought about it. Zane will swing it over. 26 seconds on the shot clock. Benny Latore. Latore in that corner. Morris off the far part of the iron. Inside. Barks. A lot of opportunities, and Barks close range. 2:44, of course, keep it right here. We will have post-game coverage of this one. 30-second timeout for the Sentinels. Of course, the Seton ladies are back at it tomorrow. Big win over AJ tonight. They have Florence on the road, then Valley Christian here on Friday. So that'll be exciting one. Paul Hutchison will have the live stream. Brock Steele on the floor. Brock driving in for the basket. 57-34. Swung outside, Apache Junction. Damian Howard, good defense. Damian Howard active. Omar Adam works it up top. Triana. Some hand checking going on as Connor Rideout draws the foul. Connor Rideout, he's a senior. He's working hard, getting some minutes. Love to see the young man get a basket, as well as Benny Latore and Oliver Young. They've got 2 minutes left to make that happen, but first they get a D up. Triana, a little floater off the back of the iron. Omar Adam. Adam swings it out. Roy Nelson. Nelson. Smooth. He's got 10 points. 20-point lead for the Sentinels. $1:35 left. Benny Latore. It's worked outside. Rideout. Should have taken the shot. Rideout saves it. Rideout now taken away by Apache Junction. Omar Adam working on that 16-point night. And Oliver Young takes it away. Young, top of the key. Young lets it go. Won't connect. Omar Adam, Benny Latore, and Adam will shoot a pair. But you gotta love the effort by Benny. Did not give up. Adam at the line. First time at the line tonight. Did not connect on the three-point play. He had the opportunity earlier. Once again, Adam, a 67% free throw shooter. Nails the first. He's got 17 points. Make that 18. Good effort by Omar Adam. Benny Latore running the offense. Benny showing some handles. Works over to Connor Rideout. Rideout, no question, took one extra step. (57-39). Coaches told Connor he dragged his feet, and he says, no, I didn't. Connor, yes, you did. And then some. All part of the growing pains for a young player. Kicked out. Apache Junction. 10 on the shot clock. Omar Adam swings it over to Roy Nelson. Nelson, long range. Nelson. He's got 13 points. Final 7 seconds in this one. Benny Latorre, opportunity. Mansour will fire it up. And Mansour connects from 3. And the bench explodes. And the Sentinels get the victory as Joshua Mansour piles it on. 60-39. Take a short timeout. More to come from John J. McMahon Gym. Post-game coverage as the Sentinels get a big victory and now improve to 13-11, 3-3 in league play. Keep it locked, keep it loaded. More to come from John J. And we welcome you back to John J. McMahon Gym. The Sentinels with a big 60-42 victory over Apache Junction here with Coach Carter Abey. Coach, in this conference, such a demanding league, and down the stretch in that 22 position, currently in the playoffs, can't take anything for granted. Every win, every moment, every opportunity at a victory has to be capitalized, and your team comes out in a big way and gets it done.
Yeah, absolutely. I was really happy with the way we came out and just played with a purpose. We played like this game meant something to us. Just like you talked about, we're sitting at the 22 spot right now, so we can't take any game for granted. We got to approach it one game at a time. We had a big win against AJ tonight. We have 2 more this week. Journey doesn't get any easier. Back to the drawing board tomorrow. Hit the road on Wednesday.
Coach, big second period. You outscore the Prospectors 24-2. The threes were flying. The defense was everywhere. What went right in that second period?
Well, you've been with me now for a little while. You know, defense is our best offense, so I take pride on the defensive end. I tell them all the time, if we can give them some resistance on defense and finish it with a defensive rebound, our offense will come. I understand that we have some capable players that can put the ball in the hole. It's just a matter of giving them a challenge on the defensive end to try to prevent them or just make it as difficult as possible for them to get some buckets.
KJ stepped on the court tonight, and I think he could have hit it from anywhere on the court tonight. 6 threes in this one, led the way, and it seems when KJ gets going, the team follows suit.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, KJ is someone who was very successful for us last year. He's someone who I'm very happy to have returning for us this year. He's someone that if he is on, we are so much better. If he is off, he still does a lot of really good things for us. But when he's hitting shots, gosh, we are fun to watch, isn't it?
Ryan Morris had a nice game, and Zane Mahungu had stepped up and played well. And it's nice to see some of the young players that have come up. Of course, Ryan, first-time player in this organization, and Zane Mahungu has been around the program for a while. it's good to see players that have either been here for the longest of times or new faces come in and make an impact.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we have a phenomenal freshman phenom at Ryan Morris. We have a great complement to Ryan Morris and Ashton Reese, another freshman for us who's been playing significant minutes. And then we got guys like Zane Mungu who are literally the selfless, willing to do whatever it takes foundation of our team. He's someone who kind of reminds me of Miguel from last year, who is just a tenacious defender, doesn't care what his role is. He just wants to do whatever it takes to be successful. But what I love about Zane is that he is 100% committed to this team. He doesn't care if he scores. He just wants to do whatever it takes to give his team a chance to be successful. So having players like Zane Mungu, Dylan Alvidris, KJ Fauski, Ryan Morris, and the list goes on, are just guys that I know are here for the right reasons and make my job as a coach just that much easier.
So Carter, down the stretch, my goodness, it's a gauntlet, and there's no let up.
It doesn't get easier.
No, you got Florence ranked in the top 5. You've got Valley Christian ranked number 1. You get the rematch with Globe at their place, and then of course Coolidge ranked in the top 10 as well. And talk about the onslaught and talk about the tremendous opportunity it is for your team.
Oh, for sure. I mean, so this is our first year in 3A since I've been the coach over here. So welcome to 3A. Let's go ahead and let's play against the best, right? If we think that we're a team that can compete for a 3A state championship, then we want to go up against those people that have done it. We want to play the Valley Christians, the Gilbert Christians, the Yuma Catholics, the Ben Franklins, Coolidge, Florence, because at the end of the day, if we think that we're a top 10 team, we have to prove it by going up and beating some of those top 10 teams. What I think has really helped us is that we're going to be playing the number 1 team twice. We've already played Gilbert Christian, who's the number 2 team, once. We've already played Yuma Catholic, who's the number 3 team. We've already played Coolidge and Florence, who are 4 and 5. We played Benjamin Franklin, who's twice in the top 5 as well. We've already played him twice. So our strength of schedule has gotten us prepared for these late game situations. And I think going down to the second half of region, I'm excited to see what the future holds.
There you go. Carter Abey and the Sentinels standing loud and proud, and they're going to get after it in these final 4 games. But first and foremost, celebrate this one. They get their 13th win. Keep it locked and loaded. We'll hear from KJ Fauski and Ryan Morris right here from John J. McMahon Gym. He's got the best hair on campus, and tonight he had the best jump shot in the gym. KJ Fauski, 18 points, 6 threes. The team gets the 13th win. And KJ, as you looked at this schedule down the road, this one was one you had to have to keep that that 22nd seed to be in that postseason hunt, and you guys come out and get it done in a big way.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been working the past few days, focusing on this game because we know it's a must-win. And we beat them last time at Apache, but we beat them, but we didn't really get the result we wanted. Only won by 9. Won by 18 this time, but I feel like we could have done better on the defensive end, but still got the win, so that's good.
Yeah, you got it going, and you had 6 threes. Talk about your night. It seemed like you were feeling it. You were in a good rhythm, and everything was being stroked from the outside.
Yeah, I think I've been just putting in work, after practice, getting shots up, because I think in the first half of the season, I wasn't shooting too well, and I've been just trying to get as much shots up as I can, and I think it's relating to the game. So,
second period, you guys tightened things up. You outscored them 24-2 in the second. KJ, what went right for the team in that period?
We know we went up in the first quarter. I don't know what the score was, but Coach A was telling us it's 0-0. Like, we haven't done anything yet, so just keep our foot on the necks and just keep playing.
So this final 4-game stretch, what a brutal run that's going to be. Florence, Valley Christian, another shot at Globe, and then Coolidge. Talk about the tremendous opportunity to make some noise against some of the best teams in 3A.
Yeah, absolutely. We have Florence next at Florence. It's going to be a tough game. But I think we got it because last time we played here, only lost by 5, but we missed tons of layups, and we've been working on that in practice. I think we're going to capitalize. So this is going to be a tough game for them, too. So I think we'll pull that one out. Before
I let you go, for all the KJ Fauski fans out there, and there's a tremendous fan base, of course, are you trying to grow a mustache?
No, not at all. It's just been growing. I haven't shaved yet, but the school's going to get on me soon. So.
KJ Fauski lighting it up from the outside, and no, ladies and gentlemen, he's not trying to grow a little facial hair. It's just all part of just the testosterone and just not shaving every now and then. Way to go, champ. 18 points. Let's bring in Ryan Morris.
Sir.
Let's see the perfect handoff from KJ Fauski to Ryan Morris. And this is a special moment because now I'm going to be interviewing the younger Morris. I've interviewed Jake Morris so many times back in the day when he played football and basketball for his team. Now Ryan Morris, fabulous freshman, steps in, and Ryan, a big night for you. And talk about this team coming out and getting a win that you had to have.
Yeah. We came in, this is a region game that we have to get us power points and get us in the playoffs.
Ryan, 14 points on the night, and talk about your maturation from where you've started and growing into this team and how much more comfortable you are now compared to early in the season.
Yeah, coming in freshman, it's hard, and I've just learned try my hardest, and I don't know, just.
And it's all working yourself out. So
yeah.
What kind of advice did Big Bro, Jake, give you about coming in and playing for Coach Carter Abey?
He said he's a great coach, great coaching staff, and he always beat up on me, so
yeah,
it's helping.
So final 4 games, a tremendous stretch. Florence, Valley Christian, Globe, and then Coolidge. Your thoughts of trying to make some noise in this final 4-game stretch?
Let's go win all 4. Let's go shock the world.
There you go, Ryan Morris, loud and proud. Let's go shock it. Now let's see you do the perfect handoff. In other words, we're going to bring in Zane. So I know Ryan Morris can handle the rock. We're going to bring in Zane. He's going to come on in. And now Zane joins us on the telecast. Zane Mungu, and Zane, tremendous game for you.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, Apollo Hutchison was saying this is your best game, and you look like you were out there. You looked fluid. You looked relaxed. The shot is coming up. You were hustling for loose balls. Your thoughts on your performance tonight?
I just do what I can to win and help my team. And whether that's getting rebounds, shooting threes, getting layups, I do it all. So.
There you go. Tremendous team attitude. So what was the mindset? Tough loss to Globe.
Yeah.
That 6-point loss, and then coming back on home court, taking on Apache Junction. What was the thought process coming into this one, Zane?
It was more like just using it as like fuel to kind of like push us to be greater. And we just used everything as motivation, and we drag each other along. So yeah.
How big is it for the team? Under Carter Abey, the squad has made the playoffs in his first 2 years as coach, and now for this stretch run, currently in the 22nd position. How motivated is this team to get to the playoffs for a 3rd straight year?
very motivated. We know that nothing's given to us, so you know, we got to work for everything. So all these little wins and all the big wins add up, and they make it feel way better.
So Zane, give us kind of the mindset, this final 4 games, and you're going through a gauntlet. It's not going to be easy. You're going to have Florence, Valley Christian, Globe, and then Coolidge right here, and 3 of those teams are ranked in the top 10. Of course, Valley Christian, defending champs 3 times in a row. They're ranked #1. Your thoughts of just bowing up, loud and proud, and just going after it?
Yeah, we just have to show no fear. They bleed like we bleed. So we just know that they normal men like us. So. And they're beatable, so that's all.
There you go. How about Zane, loud and proud? Put your big boy pants on and get after it. We're going to wrap it up from John J. McMahon Gym in just a moment. And the Sentinels get their 13th win with a big 60-42 victory over Apache Junction. Sentinels now with 4 games left. Of course, it's Florence, Valley Christian, Globe, a rematch there, and Coolidge yet again. 3 of those teams are, of course, in the top 10. And for Coach Carter, AB, and his young men, they are motivated and they are ready to finish strong. Of course, KJ Fowski with a big game tonight. 6 threes, 18 points, and now John, as classic as always, the head just rolls right through the bottom of the stream. Gotta love John, 24/7. You can count on him to come through the live stream. Everyone out there in Sentinels Nation, the women also won tonight. They pick up a victory, and they are at Florence tomorrow, and they'll host Valley Christian on Friday. And of course, Paulo Hutchison will have the live stream up and running. And we appreciate all the good people here at Seton Catholic that allow us the opportunity to do this yet again. And John, come on back one more time. Thank you. Good job. John just rolling through the live stream. So we appreciate all those Sentinels fans out there. The boys get it done in a big way. All the great people in the athletic department, Jim Shoebridge, Jen Hutchison, of course, Paulo Hutchison. And how about my boy? Where is he? Freddie, are you popping up? Are you going to say hello before we call it a night? And I'm getting the word that Freddie has flown the coop. He's somewhere else right now. And once again, everyone, we appreciate you dialing us up. Everyone take care. Have a great night. I'm Joe Pequeno. Good night for the Sentinels. They get the victory. 1 step closer to the playoffs for the 3rd straight year under Coach Carter Abey. Have a good night.